Hello. In this video, we're going to go ahead and find all zeros of the following polynomial function. Then we're going to express the x-intercepts as ordered pairs. Okay, so to do this, we're going to find all zeros, which means we need to go ahead and set the function equal to 0. So we have x to the fourth minus 3x cubed minus 4x squared plus 12x. And we're going to set all of that equal to 0. Good. Now, here's the thing. We always want to look for greatest common factor first. X to the fourth, x cubed, x squared, x. There is a common factor of x. So let's pull out the x from everything and then see what we have. So we have x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 12. Good. Now, this x is just x, and we're just going to rewrite it down here as x. In fact, I'm going to set x equal to 0, and then this entire other thing, x cubed minus 3x squared minus 4x plus 12 equal to 0. So we just set each of these equal to 0. Good. Now, notice that this is 4 terms. And so since it is 4 terms, it can probably factor by grouping. Now, it won't always work that way, but usually it will. So in the first 2 terms, notice that there's a common factor of x squared. If you factor out the x squared, what's left over? Well, you're left with x minus 3. Now, in the next 2 terms, what's left over? And I'm going to go ahead and make a mistake that most of y'all are going to do. Y'all are going to do this. 4 and then x, or negative x plus 3, and set it equal to 0. And this is what you're going to see, and you're going to have no idea what to do. Well, here's the reason why. First of all, if you just factored out the 4, you need to factor out a positive 4. Make sure that there are 2 terms here. But you don't want to just factor out the 4, because notice that this is a negative x and this is a positive x. We don't want that. What we want to do then is, if there's a negative here, you need to make sure you factor out a negative 4, but in so doing, notice that we're going to need to divide both of these by negative 4. So that makes that a positive x there, and this is a minus 3. Okay, so this is something that a lot of people mess up with. Okay, good deal. Now that we've done that, here's a term, there's a common factor now of x minus 3. And I'm going to factor that x minus 3 out on the left-hand side, making this x minus 3 there. And what's left over is x squared minus 4. And then we set that equal to 0. Awesome. So we could just set each one of these equal to 0 and solve. Notice that we have the x squared minus 4. That'll factor as x plus 2, x minus 2. And so that means that x plus 2 equal to 0, or x minus 2 equal to 0. Solving every equation that we can. Notice that the x equals 0 over here is already solved. X minus 3 equals 0. I add 3. So we get x equals 3. Here we subtract 2. So we get x equals negative 2. And here we add 2. So we get x equals 2. Awesome. So that tells me that the zeros are negative 2, 0, 2, and 3. And that also tells me that the x-intercepts are negative 2, 0, 0, 0, 2, 0, and 3, 0. Awesome. Alrighty. Well, I believe that's it for this particular video. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun.